So as I mentioned, to be a songwriter, you learn patience, and I'm the youngin up here on the stage as far as doing this, and I've been doing this almost 24 years.
So what are you saying?
Well, I'm just saying you have to have a lot of patience to do this.
Once you get past the first 40 years, it's fine.
Yeah. I wrote this next song back in 2016, back on a day where we showed up to work in the midweek when it was raining outside and we had no ideas. We had nothing to write about, and we were just sitting around and we were chatting for a while, because sometimes ideas come out of the conversation, and we were hoping for that. So we were just catching up. I was writing with my buddies Chris Steven and Travis Denning. And I had just gone to see the Dixie Chicks in Chicago, and Travis had just gone to see them in Atlanta, and they had played the night before in Nashville. So we were just talking about how good their albums were, and if you were a fan of the Dixie Chicks, you were a fan of the whole album, not just the songs that made it to radio, because there's just really great songwriting on those records. And after chatting for a while, we didn't really have an idea. So I said, why don't we just pick a really simple love title, and let's write a little simple love song to your significant other or your family members or your kids or whatever. Let's just write it the way songwriters would write it, and let's just say we did something today. So we did. We were writing over at a building called Starstruck, which is owned by Reba McEntire, and we're in this little office, and we stayed, we recorded it, and we went home. And our publisher at the time, Travis and mine's publisher, was about to have her first baby. And a couple weeks later, she sent us a video of her husband and daughter having their first daddy-daughter in the hospital dance to this song. And we were like, oh, sweet. If that's all that happens, that's great. Well, flash forward a few years, Travis gets a record deal, and he cuts this song. And we have a hit with it, with a song called After a Few in 2020, in the heart of the pandemic. And at that #1 party, the radio promo team were like, we're just gonna do one more up-tempo single, and we're gonna put this ballad out. We love it. Travis recorded it. I'm singing on it with the full intention that they're gonna replace me with someone you guys have heard of, which was fine by me. And meanwhile, another artist came by and said, hey, I heard this song, what are you doing with this song? And Travis says, oh, I cut it. He says, okay, all right. And another year goes by. And the same artist comes back to Travis and goes, what are you doing with that song? Travis goes, no, seriously, we're just waiting for the right time to put it out. He says, okay. Another year goes by. And the same artist comes back and says, what are you doing with that song? And Travis calls me and he goes, I think this might be his song. And I was like, hey, up to you, man, if you want to give it away, it's your song. So last year, Cody Johnson cut this song. And then I was like, well, who are they going to replace me with? And they were like, Carrie Underwood. And I was like, okay, that'll do. I am fine with that. I accept. So this song, I think, is at #6 this week on the charts. I have a very blurry selfie from the day we wrote the song. It might be the only time I've ever taken a selfie the day I wrote a song. I think I had a feeling about it. But I have it from 2016. I look much younger than I do now. Anyways, I'll play this one. Thank you for having us today. Stars are gonna light up a midnight sky. Sun's gonna burn in a southern July. Tides are gonna turn with the pull of the moon. And I'm gonna love you. Birds will fly south when the winter comes. Snow's gonna fall and rivers gonna run. April's gonna rain The earth's gonna shake every now and then. Some runaway roads are gonna dead end. And all those days when the world feels cruel, I'm gonna love you. Time is gonna put a few lines on her face. We can cover it up, but hair's gone gray. Life is gonna fly and be gone too soon. And I'm gonna love you. Yeah.
Cody Johnson did not write that song. Kelly Archer wrote that song. It's a smash.